Hey guys, what is Pappy? Today we're going to be looking over the new review trailer, and we're going to be talking about it and things that are in it, and I'm going to be breaking down stuff for you. So guys, the first thing we see is the rating from the ESRB saying it's teen, which means the rating of the game has not changed. Maybe that's big moves on Bungie's part, I don't know, but it says it's got blood, language, and violence. Well, of course every game has language, because otherwise how would you understand what the game is saying? And there is violence in Destiny, if you guys didn't know, and also there's blood. So the next frame we see in the video is the Destiny logo, but it's got ice on it. That, I think it relates to the Stasis abilities and how they freeze things, which is honestly a pretty cool way of redesigning. Maybe it's just in a freezer. Okay guys, so here in this next frame we see Guardians running into the final encounter of the Prophecy dungeon, which them showing this in the trailer means that we are going to be getting it next season. And we see a Warlock on the left and a Titan in the middle, and a Hunter on the right, meaning there is Hunter, Titan, and Warlock in this upcoming DLC. Sorry for those of you who hate Top Tree Dawnblade.
The floodgates are open.
So here we hear what we assume to be the stranger saying the floodgates are open, which probably means the dam in the EDZ has broken and has flooded the farm. So that's their way of saying that the farm is going bye-bye. It's very sad to see, but you know, it had to end this way. No more soccer matches.
The darkness is here.
So now the next line she says is, the darkness is here, as the Hunter does a backflip. So we can assume that backflips are related to the darkness. So backflips are bad, but I thought backflips are pretty cool, so.
As you step away from the light, we need only look inward.
So the stranger says, as you step away from the light. But the thing is, light waves are kind of like a thing. So I guess there's always going to be radiation, especially because we're in the solar system. And it's like, are we really stepping away from the light? Because, like, I mean, I still see, like, if the darkness was really here, like, we'd only get black loading screens. And then she says, shoot, I gotta play it again, hold up. She says, we need only look inwards, so maybe, like, Guardians have, like, special organs, but, like, Exos are robots, so do they have organs? Why do female Exos have tits? Questions that are important to ask, and need some clarification on Bungie's part.
Focus your power. Let it grow.
The Exo Stranger says let it grow, so maybe she is referring to the Lorax, because maybe the Lorax is her favorite work of fiction, and she just wants to give a nod to that. The Let It Grow is the Let It Grow song with the Let It Grow guy, but then he's like, let it die. Yeah, also the transition. So here we see a Titan with boots on, which means maybe shoe game is starting to creep in, and we're into the Destiny world, and Uggs are one of the coolest new fashions worn by Titans, or maybe he's wearing the Uggs so he doesn't sink into the snow, but yeah, that's probably most likely. Because maybe the snow is super thick and like you can't walk on it. Or like maybe there's cracks in the ice and like he wants to stay on top. Or maybe they're long shoes so he can just like bounce around and have fun,
Our fight.
So here we see the Exo Stranger with the pyramid behind her, but the more important question is why do female exos have tits? So that's a serious debate that I'm having with myself, because they're sentient robots, so would robots have a gender, or like why would robots need tits? Like, so it's kind of because like biologically they're used to produce milk. So why does the Exo Stranger have tits? Maybe this DLC, the Exo Stranger will finally tell us why exos have tits.
It's far from over.
So in this next frame, it zooms in on her face, so we don't get the full body shot. So we don't look deeper into why Exo Strangers have tits, because that might be revealed in maybe a future DLC. Maybe we might get hints of that in this DLC, but I'm still wondering why female exos have tits, or why they even have a gender. Like, why is there even male exos? It kind of doesn't make sense, does it? Or like, why is she kind of thick though? It's like, when you want to build like exo that's like I don't know, like functional, not like sexual. I don't know if I can say that. But why Exo Strangers got tits though? Yeah, so here again we see the Titan with the Ugg boots on, but this time he's in an icy cavern. So maybe this is like an underground fashion show, like a literal underground fashion show. And he's, instead of walking the runway, because he's like running the runway. So here it says Warlock Shadebender, but you see, I have watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, and there's no such thing as a Shadebender. There's Firebenders, Waterbenders, Earthbenders, and Airbenders. So this is Bungie's not working in canon here, and I don't know if the creators of Avatar approved of this or not. I don't think they did. So I think Bungie's in a bit of strange territory here. So here you can see this Warlock is eyeing a bunch of rock candy. Maybe he's hungry or just wanted a sweet treat. So here we see a golden gun miss 2 shots. Let me just say, these are the playtesters Bungie uses. Sad to see that they have such horrible aim, and that's probably why Mountaintop has not been fixed yet, because the playtesters can't aim it. Because the playtesters are in this footage, and he missed 2 golden gun shots before he hit the 3rd. So I'm saying he has bad aim, and all the other playtesters have bad aim. So here we see the Hunter is Revenant, which was a movie that was nominated for Oscars a few years ago. and was pretty gruesome. So maybe what's the actor? Gosh, what is the actor in Revenant? Jesus. Leonardo DiCaprio. So maybe all hunters are now voiced by Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo.
Let them come. This is their.
So here we see a playtester get absolutely demolished, straight up shot in the head, took the L. Teammate caught it all on camera for us to show us that you can die in the upcoming meta, which I thought they were going to remove deaths from Crucible. Truly disappointing.
Fate. One after another.
So here we see that the Titans are now Behemoths. I don't know what that word means. So here we see the Warlock place down a well because he's a little. I don't want to say the word, so I'm just gonna write it down so you guys can hear it, and then I'll read it aloud to you. He's a little bitch for place. Well, he placed there as well because he's a here. Let me write it down for you again. Because he's a little bitch, and you needed to hear it because he can't do raid encounters because, again, he is a, here, let me write it down for you again, because he's a little, he's a little boy. So here we can see this Titan really likes cactuses because he's carrying one around with him. Maybe they spelled Stacy wrong and it's supposed to be Command Stacy. But that would be a little weird unless Stacy was like a pet dog or something. So I hope it's not a human. Maybe the Exo Stranger's name is Stacy and she's into some weird stuff. I don't know. But why do Exo Strangers have tits? As you guys can see, the DLC comes out on November 10th, 2020. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for watching my review trailer in-depth analysis where I went almost frame by frame to give you guys all the source and information. You guys are welcome. As always, see you guys sometimes next week's. Why do exos have tits?